Well, hi everybody. It is the 19th of August, and we got some really great feedback last week when Teresa and I did our recording and then attached it to your Scipio blast. And based on the number, so it just happens to be that at 1:44 on this particular day, Teresa and I thought, hey, I'm free. Are you free? Let's go ahead and get on here and do another training for the girls. So, hey, Teresa.
Hey, hey,
So I'm going to kick it off as always with just a quick little blessing. If you'll join me from wherever you are and whenever you're watching it. Heavenly Father, thank you. That pretty much encompasses it all. We're just grateful for our business, our time together, and for the opportunity to work in your name and give you all the glory. So, amen. So,
Amen.
what we are doing today is we had talked about a training that came through from the seminar trainings for directors by a director named Chelsea Atkins, and so Teresa and I have been studying that a bit. We're gonna touch on that here in the second half of our program, but we want to remind you, Teresa, you want to talk about the uh,
The Buzz Kit. I
Buzz Kit
apologize if
Buzz Kit promo.
I think my
Bzz, bzz.
computer is freezing up every once in a while, or my Wi-Fi is acting up.
It
So
is. Yeah, I thought it was me, but it must be you.
I think it's me. Be both of us.
Okay. I
Lucy
can
and
try to
Ethel.
share it. I don't know if I have it
I love
open.
Nora. She said, "Thank you, Lucy and Ethel." I mean Teresa and Susan. Oh, okay. Well, if we make you laugh and give you some good pointers, and that our job is done for the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Buzz Kit. I love Buzz Kit
the work
months
here is done.
as a sales.
So yeah, you keep freezing. Yeah.
Oh man, you better talk, and I'll just sit back here and look pretty.
Oh, great. Great. Well, BuzzKit month is fun because it's always the month prior to a new product kickoff, and we have the fall holiday line. It's going to be available mid-September, either the 10th if you were a past or current Star consultant, or if you were part of the preferred customer program enrollment. You'll get to order the new Christmas and fall products on the 10th, everybody else on September 15th, but you have a chance to earn them for free from Teresa and me based on your sales and subsequent wholesale order for the month of August. So these will start at 300 wholesale. So you do need to watch your totals, okay? We'll be getting posts out soon to show who's on target, who are already winners. But this is the new lookbook for, is that it, Teresa, for fall and
The
winter?
new one, and everybody knows about what's on the front cover because that's the new clinical
Okay,
solution.
fall and holiday with the brand new,
But there's all kinds of other
right,
goodies in
exactly.
here,
Lots of
and you
stuff,
can be first to get it. I
lots
need
of
to
goodies.
make point.
So these prizes will be at the 300, 600, 900, 1200, and 1500 wholesale levels. And you can earn anywhere from 1 to 5 free products from us based on that total wholesale for the month. It accumulates. If you've already got some orders in, just whatever you are by August. And we always send samples if they're available. And so that's a way to get buzzing and get some free products that you can use for yourself or as samples, or just sell them and make 100% profit courtesy of us because you worked really hard in the month of August. So be watching those totals because it breaks my heart when I see somebody's got like 290 wholesale and I'm like, you are not paying attention. We don't want you to miss it. Keep that in front of you. So, anything to add, Teresa, from your frozen room
I
there?
know it's really bad for some reason. I have no idea what's going on, but nope, you did good. Buzzkit, be a Buzzkit winner. You guys go for the prizes. Go for the carrot that's dangling out there. If you're working for those things, you're going to be building your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's go ahead then and move on. We mentioned this Chelsea Adkins. She's a director that admits that her first few years as a director were very unimpressive. She said struggled a lot to keep her team going and excited and selling. And then she just realized, that nothing happens till somebody sells something. And so her big focus has been on sales. We are sales directors, and so we want to be sure that our teams know how to sell. Everything happens from selling our product. Everything happens very close to the product. So team building, earning cars, moving up in the business will happen if you're in front of the people with the product. So our product is second to none. So she shared some of her sales strategies, but bottom line is building connections with people. You already have so many people in your sphere of influence. And so if you haven't made a list, when you're brand new, we encourage you to make a list as if you were getting married and you were creating a guest list and these people were all going to bring you a present. Who would be on your list? And some of us that have been in forever, it's probably be a good time to kind of update that list. And, people that you encounter on a regular basis, maybe you haven't offered them your service yet as a Mary Kay consultant. And that was another key word. She said, have a servant mindset instead of, hey, I'd like you to do me a favor and help me with my training or help me get this prize or whatever, that it's more about that other person and the service that you can provide for them. For example, something that's always worked well for me is to simply say to someone, you know what, I haven't seen you in ages and I would love the opportunity to catch up, have you come over for a cup of coffee and let's do a little Mary Kay play date. We got some really awesome products that I haven't shared with you, and it'd just be a fun time as girlfriends to catch up, give you a new look for the fall. Grab your date book. Let's see what you got available. That's me. I can say that to anybody. I'm very comfortable with it because I mean it. That sounds fun to me. If I haven't seen them for a while, it's a good chance to get together. I invite them to my home. I do all my appointments at my home now after 37 years. And that works really well for me. And so to offer them, a catch up appointment where I'm going to provide, a beverage and some girlfriend time, catching up and playing for a new look. So, Teresa, do you use similar verbiage? I mean, does that work well for you?
Just make it sound like fun and that it's about them and not about you. If your name is in that conversation, that's wrong. It's about what you're doing for her and making it fun, keeping it simple, keeping it easy, and that's what you're going to do. And that's what she's going to be attracted to. So exactly.
So that's my style, and this Chelsea has her style. So I think the point that she's making is develop your style. Find out what is comfortable for you. Be a servant. Offer this service to other people. Some will, some won't. So what? But kind of get into that mindset. And then she talks about how important it is to know your products. Product knowledge is really important. So instead of, and you were interested and here comes the salesman and you said, does this car have an automatic transmission or whatever? And they say, you know what, let me ask. If everything is let me ask, or I'm not sure, or let me look it up, or let me call my boss, it's okay occasionally if like, well, you know what, I'm not sure about that answer, but I'll get you the answer. That's one thing. But if you just don't know, then that's on you. And with our website the way it is, um, we are recording. Start all over. That with all that we have on Mary Kay In Touch, there's no reason you can't be a product expert and be able to give those answers. What is going to be best for her? Again, this part of your service is to be a product expert. Also, she talks about setting expectations for your appointments. You're going to tell yourself a story. Tell yourself a good one, right? Hey, fabulous. And she loves the products, loves me, loves the way she looks. The sales will come. So she sets high expectations for that. Um, she says that once you develop your style and you have your sales strategies and you know you're familiar with your flip chart and your appointment procedure, that you need to build your sales muscle. She says, do the reps exactly, just one squat and then think you're going to have a nice booty. You like have to repeat, so it's do the reps, and that's how you become an expert. They talk about how many hours do hairdressers have to put in, and how many hours does an electrician's apprentice have to put in. There's so many hours you do to become a pro, and we're no different. So you are building your sales muscle and developing your style by doing the reps. Okay. Teresa, what am I missing? Are you frozen?
No, I think that was, she talked about social media a little bit, and that she basically just uses it for lead generation. Oh, now I'm going to have a coffee fit. If I'm not frozen up,
Oh,
I'm having
yeah.
a coffee fit. So there we go.
Oh, a great partner today. Yeah.
Too glad I'm here. It's moral support more than anything. I know, I just froze up again, right?
Yeah. 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 She does. She uses social media. Yeah. No, you're good now.
Okay,
Now you're coughing. Okay. So social media she uses for lead generation is what you were saying. She says
exactly.
your network is your net worth.
And
That was
she has systems that support her business. And again, I think it goes back to, if you're repeatedly doing it over and over and over again. She talks about her year of doing nothing but power starts every single month. And for those of you who may not know what a power start is, or maybe even haven't done a power start, that's 30 faces in 30 days. That's it. 30 faces, 30 days, however you want to do them. And it's not handing them a little baggie and full of samples and telling them to go home and put it on there. Get in front of them, build that rapport, build that connection, let them fall in love with you and the products at the very same time. And then you'll build the trust in her. And then she's going to be not only a client, a friend, a Mary Kay customer, but she's going to be a source of referrals, because that's what it's all about. All of these people that you're in front of, some will buy, some won't, but everybody's a connection to somebody else, and you just never know. So do the work, you guys. Fall in love with selling. Selling is honorable. Read Proverbs 31 woman, and realize that selling, Mary Kay's always said, nothing happens until somebody sells something. And so we need people to sell things, but you're not trying to convince them. You're showing them a product, and they're telling you what their needs are, and you're fulfilling those needs as a Mary Kay consultant. Does everybody in your circle of influence know exactly what you do? How many of those faces have you actually done and been in front of? Start out, do 15 faces in a month, and then next month do 30 faces. And Nora will tell you, if you do that repeatedly, it starts happening automatically. And I think that was one of the things that Chelsea said towards the end is, I don't book anybody anymore. They book me. But it starts at the beginning, and the only way you're going to get there is to get excited, be empowered to sell, have a desire to sell, be proud of your company and proud of these products, and be excited about them. And we have a whole new summer line, fall holiday line coming up. Let your customers get back in touch with them, and get that system started. So Susan said before, you got to do the reps repeatedly. Do it over and over and over again, and you're going to be an amazing salesperson. There, did I freeze up
yeah,
much?
just a few times. Just a few times, but that was
Sorry.
okay. It's back to school season everywhere. And I think it'd be a great idea to go back through Mary Kay University, the Mary Kay Confident program on InTouch. There are modules that are good to review each things, all the little things you can do through that education program. go back through it. School's never out for the pro. It's just a good refresher course. And if you're a newer consultant and you're following the first steps of new consultant education, you'll see that MK Confident and all the little modules about selling and scheduling appointments and sharing about your business. But it all boils down to sales. And so that's the bottom line from her. She's like, I just fell in love with our products and sharing them with everybody. And so I know this is, we might be going, duh. Well, sometimes you go to seminar and you hear it from a different person. And we joke sometimes where a consultant will come to like, oh my gosh, I listened to Gloria Mayfield Banks. Really, what'd she tell you? She said to sell. And we're like we've never told you that before, you know, but some year. And so this is the season of students and education and getting back to school. So we're going to encourage you, if we can leave you with the challenge, is to go through MK Confident again, brush up on the things that, you might have forgotten, might polish up your skills a little bit, and then set your goal. The month is really only half over. And you can make a change in your business at any time. You start a diet in the middle of a bag of potato chips. So I'm going to share the products with five people, and then get on a roll, because it's easier after you've done five to then do 10 and then 15. And as Teresa said, maybe you do, 15 in the month of September, and then you're on a roll as we head into the holiday season. So there's some other things that we can share on Facebook and such. She has a 8-minute face where she shares CC cream, concealer, translucent powder, blush, liquid eyeshadow, mascara, lip color, and finishing spray. Was that 8 things? I
That's
think it
it.
was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's what she shares for, we used to call it dash out the door. She calls it the 8-minute face. And so if focus on the skincare. The skincare is our bread and butter, and that is your product that washes down the drain every single night and is your best reorder source. But most people like to leave with a little bit of color, and so that's what she focuses on there. So if there are things that we can share on Facebook, we will. But we both just kind of reviewed this today and thought, maybe this is a good place to be going as we head into the new school year. Is to be really good students, to be the best consultant you can be, and that means great service and sharing what you have. Just because you care about women and their skin and how they feel about themselves, and when you do it with the right spirit, it all it all happens, right?
It does.
So,
It does. And you guys, there's money to be made in this business. Everybody uses
what
something
else?
in our book. Okay, I cut out again, didn't I? Okay.
Mm-mm. You're good. Is
Okay.
it getting ready to storm there or something? Yeah.
No, the sun's shining out there. Storm, I wish we could get a storm. You guys, everybody that you know that has skin uses something from here. And that's the thing, that there's money to be made. When people get frustrated with their business, I just want to say, how many appointments are on your books, and how many faces have you done last month or the month prior? Focus on the faces, and the rest of it, the connections, the people, the money, the income, the steady flow will happen. But you got to get started. You got to start pumping the well. Do the reps.
Yeah. What we used to have on our Monday motivators was like 3 dials a day, so many faces per week, so much in sales for the week, which will happen if you make the dials and see the faces. So this is not rocket science. What I shared with you, it's not even scripty. It's just from the heart. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. You want to come over? you know, and I don't have anybody say no. They're like, sure. So sometimes it's hard to schedule, but they'll get them over here, and you can too, and just let it go and be little Mary Kay's and sell the product and make people feel beautiful. So okay, so
That's all I got.
that's
Sorry
all.
about the things happen, and glad to be with you guys, and keep
I got.
feedback. I mean, this is nice that you can just watch this at your leisure whenever you want, and let us know what you think. If you're missing, if you just want to join us at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night and you're really missing that, let us know that too. But if this seems to be more
Yeah.
convenient for people these days, so
Yeah. Maybe we'll schedule some at some point, like coffee with the directors at 10 a.m. on Thursday.
that'd be fun.
I don't know. We're just open. We're playing around with stuff, just making sure that we're in front of you in some form. And recordings seem to work well for everybody in their busy lives. So thanks for giving us a few minutes.
All
Wish we'd see
right.
you out there.
Have a
Hope
great
you're
week.
doing great. Have an awesome week.
Oh, and
Okay.
comment. I love the videos that say comment down below. Yeah, comment down below that you actually watched the
Click
video
to
and
follow.
you thought exactly. Comment.
Comment. Okay. Bye, guys. Love
Y'all.
you.